Hi, I'm Dave for General Equipment Company, and today, in this segment, we'll show you how to properly replace an auger tooth on a 4400 series auger. This same process is also used on our PLDBH, LDBH42, and 6700 series augers. The reasons you would normally work on these components are the following. One or more of the auger teeth are worn beyond useful service life, causing the auger to dig ineffectively. If you are thinking about changing the type of tooth being used, visit our website at generalequip.com under Hole Digger Accessories for information on tooth and soil applications before going any further. From a maintenance cycle perspective, this is a non-scheduled repair. The tools or gear you will need are 1, each of the following. A pair of safety glasses. A 1 1/4 inch diameter drift punch. A plastic hammer or soft type version designed for impact. A wood block. A spray bottle containing water. The parts you will need depending on the type and number of teeth required are the following. A standard or hard-faced dirt tooth. A chiseled dirt tooth with or without tungsten carbide overlay. Or a tungsten carbide tooth. So let's get started. First, clean and inspect the tooth mounting area for excessive wear or damage. Inspect all auger teeth. Note any that are missing and replace if required. Each tooth should have a tight fit in the retention slot and should not be worn beyond useful service life. Note that there is no need to sharpen any teeth, as all teeth are self-sharpening. If excessive wear or damage is present on the auger boring head itself, which prevents the tooth from being securely mounted, remove the auger from service and discard it. From a tooth wear perspective, if the outside edge of a 35 or 35 HFC tooth is worn even to the outside edge of the boring head, or the cutting edge is worn up to the wear hole in the tooth will need to be replaced. On 5T30 and 5T30C teeth, replace the tooth before it wears down even to the outside surface and lower inside corner of the retention slot casting. On 1336 teeth, replace the tooth when one or more of the 4 tungsten carbide inserts have been worn off or are missing. First, using the hammer and drift punch, strike the visible end of the tooth from the backside of the tooth retention slot. Repeat this action until the tooth becomes loose and can be removed. Second, remove the worn rubber lock from the tooth retention slot. A tool may be required. Note that both round or flat locking devices may have been used. Next, clean and inspect the retention slot area of the casting for excessive wear or damage. If the slot is excessively worn, the tooth will not seat properly, can become loose, and fall out. If excessive wear or damage is present, remove the auger from service and discard it. Moving forward, using the spray bottle, lubricate the new rubber lock with water. Do not use oil to lubricate the lock or retention slot. Install the rubber lock in the center column hole of the tooth retention slot with equal amounts on either side of the column. Finally, install the replacement tooth into the retention slot. Use a wood block to protect the tooth cutting edge and strike the block with the hammer until the tooth is fully seated within the slot. The following pictures show the proper orientation of each type tooth when mounted. That does it for this segment. Detailed safety instructions and information about what was covered is in the operator manual for the 332H or 348H Epic Series hole digger that came with the machine, or in a copy of the manual located on our website at generalequip.com. If you have questions or need further assistance, please feel free to give us a call at 800-533-0524 or email us at support@generalequip.com. We are here to make you successful and will be glad to help you in any way possible.